Hello guys, hope you're doing well. It's extremely hot here. I don't know why we chose this location with this weather, yeah? But anyways, so today I'll be talking about the main reasons why real estate brokers, they fail in the Dubai real estate industry. Now, Dubai real estate industry is a very dynamic industry. If you're thinking to work as a broker, there are certain things to consider and there are certain answers to the questions that you should know. All right, so I have 10 most frequently asked questions and I'll try to answer every question one by one. So the first question goes, why do most real estate agents fail within their first 12 months? Now here's the thing. Whenever you work in Dubai's real estate industry as a broker, in 90% of the cases, you never get a salary. So there is no base, no fixed salary. And usually for people, the savings they have is usually in average is like 6 months savings. So therefore, they can extend for another 6 months. However, if they don't close deals, so they just like fail, they quit the industry, and they go to get some salary jobs. So that's the main reason why within like the first 6 months are very crucial. If you don't get any results within the first 6 months, then most likely these people will just exit the market. Now, if you would ask me what should be for how many months I should be prepared in terms of savings, I would definitely say it should be somewhere around, let's say like at least 6 months. This is what I would say. So 6 months, you should be completely covered with all your expenses. And moreover, the real estate industry is not an easy industry. You're not on a salary. You're working as an entrepreneur. You need to figure out the way to develop some partnership networks and so on. So let's jump to the second question. Do I need a mentor or can I figure this business out on my own? So I think in general, there is nothing complicated to understand the business. However, the more complicated part is just being disciplined in terms of taking actions that are necessary. So usually a mentor will not come and tell and open up some secret of the industry. What mentor mainly will be doing is just like holding you, making sure that you follow a certain discipline. So definitely if there is any mentor you can get, that would be great. However, let's say if you take some like experienced agents, usually they have got no time to mentor anybody. Yeah, so usually to find the right mentor is always a challenge. So let's jump to the question number 3. Is it possible to succeed in real estate without spending money on marketing? Well, if you join a company which will give you initial support in terms of a lead generation and trainings, yes, it is absolutely possible. It's absolutely possible. I've been working as an agent myself. I run a real estate company, and for example, in my case, there was no company or I never had to spend a huge budgets being an agent on my own marketing. So yes, it is possible, absolutely. Yeah, it's just being in the right company with the right support, with the right training. How much does my daily routine, question number 4, how much does my daily routine affect my success as an agent? Absolutely, that's very, very crucial question. Your daily routine equals to your success. It's all about, it's never about just chasing one big deal to close and make money. It's more of about being disciplined and having a certain algorithm and formula and being able to always close deals consistently, yeah, we say. So therefore, your daily routine should be in a way that, first of all, I personally don't believe that you can get a free time working as an agent, because simply if you find in your time bar some free time, some free slots, you can fill it up with follow-ups or with some warm calls. So daily routine is absolutely important. So every single day you must be making as many touches as possible. Touches, I mean contacts, connections. Question number 5, why is lead generation so hard and how does successful agent do it differently? So first of all, lead generation in Dubai's real estate, it's a very challenging aspect because there are, if I'm not mistaken, there are like 25,000 licensed brokers, only licensed real brokers having a license we're working for the company. That's a huge number. And there can be some other brokers without license who are trying to practice the work of a broker, yeah? So therefore, if you go to a lead generation, like let's say like Instagram ads or Meta ads or any sorts of ads, usually they are oversaturated. So this becomes a certain challenge. Question number 6, I'm busy every day, so why am I still broke? Being busy, guys, doesn't mean you are productive. Very important, being productive. Now, if you would ask me, moving on with this question, what looks being productive? I would say making as many contacts as possible on a daily basis and developing yourself, learning something new. Let's say if you tell me, Ahmed, I make so many contacts, I have buyers, I have sellers, but I'm not closing. So then the problem is with your persuasion skills, with your sales skills, yeah? Question number 7, is rejection normal, or does it mean I'm not cut out for this? Rejection is absolutely normal. If out of 100 you get 98 no and 2 yes, that's okay, that's a good one. If out of 100 you just get 1 yes, that's okay, that's normal. For example, I mean, if out of 100 reaches or approaches to people, if you get like 1 yes, that's absolutely okay. Moving to our question number 8. Ahmed, do I need to specialize in one area or can I cover all of Dubai? I would definitely say you better specialize in one particular, not as an area, but a segment of the market. So you build your specialization, right? So you become not just as a guy who just does everything, yeah, and eventually gets nothing, but you're a guy who is focusing on a very, very certain niche. For example, when I was an agent, I was focusing on a very small area, which consists of around 700 apartments. That's considered a small area for Dubai. For example, if you go to JBR, there are like several thousands of units. So I was focusing on an area which was only like 700 units. And you won't believe I was full of work. And my complete work was only on this place where there was like 700 units. So definitely you need to be focusing on a particular niche or a segment of the market, yeah? Not the area, but the segment of the market. It can be like affordable housing. It can be, for example, as a luxury, or it can be islands, or it can be beachfront means like a sea facing, yeah? So this is what I would definitely recommend. Question number 9, what are the most common mindset mistakes that kill agent success? So I would say the first one is that agents try to get quickly to a big deal. However, they compromise a system or the algorithm that will help them constantly close deals. I would say that's the one, that they're just like want to grab a deal, snatch a commission, grab a commission, rather than focusing on having a system or an algorithm that would help them close deals every time. And the last question, question number 10, do top agents have something I don't, or is it just a consistency? So top agents, they have a whole pack of everything, yeah, in order to close deals. But if you would ask me, Ahmed, like, what's the most important in the whole pack? I would pick just a few elements. The element number 1 would be a sales skills or a persuasion skills first. The second one, I would say a product knowledge. And third one, I would call it a distribution channel. The number of people they're associated with who they do deals. It can be other brokers who they work closely. It can be a group of investors, or it can be some other referral partners. So if you're a real estate broker working in Dubai, share your experience down below in the comment section and tell us what was your experience working as an agent. Were you able to make it out or like make through, or you struggled, or you're struggling now, or you struggled at the beginning. And don't forget to support me, subscribe to the channel, hit the thumbs up, and I'll see you in our next video.